Hi everyone, my name's Catherine Allen and I work for Ella's Kitchen. And in my view, I think I've got the best job title in the world, which is Head of Keeping People Happy. So, really accurately describes what I'm all about. So, my view is that empathetic leadership is important because we're humans, we're not robots. And as humans, we have a fundamental need to belong and to feel loved. And it's impossible to separate us as normal human beings from our work selves. We're one and the same. And I also think it's massively in an employer's interest to take an empathetic leadership style because our experience at Ella's has been that happy, healthy people do the best work. That's a bit of a mantra for us. And certainly it's meant that people have really given their best and given everything to Ella's to do a fantastic job. So even if the commercials are the only thing you're interested in our experience, empathetic leadership has made a massive difference on our business performance and the happiness of our team as well. I think some of the preconceptions that companies might have, for example, it makes me look weak if I'm an empathetic leader because I'm in tune with how somebody's feeling and it all feels a little bit hippyish to me and I'm just not comfortable with it. It's completely the reverse. This is what people are looking for in a job nowadays. So long gone are the days when people just wanted to kind of rock up, do a salary and go home. People are really looking to make a difference and then for an employer that looks after their health and well-being. So I think employers who are ignoring that in the long run will find they're not getting the best candidates. The other preconception I've come across is people who worry that if you take a softer approach, people will take advantage. And there is always that risk. But in my experience, those people are few and far between. And actually, what you'll find is that people become extremely loyal to an organisation who offers them what they need. So, empathy means understanding the individual's needs. So it could be about flexibility, it could be about health, it could be about hours, whatever it is, you need to tap into that as an employer. And we've had very few examples of people who've taken advantage. So all of our values run right across our recruitment, our bonus scheme, our appraisals, the way that we make decisions, the reason why we promote people, for example. So these have really come alive because if you want to have a successful career at Ella's, you need to demonstrate empathy. So we reward people who do that. We promote people who do that. We will call out people who do that and congratulate them on it. So make sure it sort of lives and breathes all of the way through. That sort of feeling of empathy and looking after people has now really sort of spread through everything we do. So one of the things that we looked at was really ramping up our mental health offering, for example. So we had mental health first aiders, but getting that group together more regularly, releasing a newsletter, reaching out to people, having little coffee mornings, that's all worked really well. In some organisations, people can feel uncomfortable because empathetic leadership means having conversations about feelings or about areas that maybe people don't like to talk about at work. So that can take time, but in my experience, that's about practice, and it's also about managers having the right tools to start some of those conversations as well. Maybe the first step would be to get your leadership team to ask each other how they are and just get into the habit of having conversations about how you as a team are feeling, what's going well, what isn't going well, because you're going to be looked to be role models for this empathetic behaviour. So start by practicing on yourselves.
It's how I'm falling in. It's how I'm falling in. It's how